want to ask, what's going to happen for Trump's birthday? Now we know he's got the big military brouhaha parade that he wants to have, you know, to make himself look oh so important. So the other countries can see he can have a big military parade too. I wonder if he's going to have the military out there playing happy birthday. Oh, Lord, he's so disgusting. But let's see what the cards say. What's going to happen the day of the parade? It would be nice if it got rained out. Massive rainstorm. So let's see what's driving the reading. Yeah, it's all about an emotional thing for him. Yeah, and to show that he's strong. Okay, that's what he wants to show. Military might. Something that he can share. But the challenge is tied up, something mentally tied up. And this is the struggle, action to struggle. And so this is what he's doing, the big, you know, big parade, club in hand. So when it comes to the emotionality, the reading's about a tower moment. An investigation when it comes to what he's trying to sell. Okay, big emotional brouhaha. This is for him, for his birthday. Okay, he wants to say, oh no, it's for the country. Well, no, it's not. He was salivating when he went over to Europe and he saw those, and in Korea, okay, North Korea, Kim Jong-un, they have the big military parades. So yeah, he's got to show how strong he is, okay. So the energy coming into it, not liking the harvest, that's not going to be so thrilling. A tower moment, not liking the harvest with what's being given out, investigating what they're giving out with this to Trump, okay? It's what he's trying to sell. It's for him, 100%. So during that day, we have what's being shared when it comes to the long term, and those that he wants to be enamored by and show, you know, his power, his wealth, his control. That's what it's about. So he could share and say, look what I've got. Okay, they love me, the long term. Okay, but the challenge is being tied up mentally. Comes to the wealthy, okay? They're struggling with this now because it is affecting their worlds as well. What's going on with it, how the world sees us. Potential outcome, a struggle. Judgment always comes up. Everything with Trump, there's a judgment about what he's trying to birth and what's been hidden. So let's see what's hidden with it. What's hidden with it? Something being juggled. Behind the scenes, something is being juggled when it comes to this parade. Okay, extra information is about he's wanting to go forward, club in hand. You know, this is his big message. It's about an abuse and a power of abuse and showing that he's the big poobah, okay? an abuse of power, the message and the whole thing that he's doing. Okay? It's a waste of money, a waste of assets. Okay? So let's go ahead and break this down. The foundation is what he's trying to sell, the merchant. Then we have Trump himself. And again, holding on to his assets, trying to control everything around him in the world. And this is something he's juggling. Okay? But there's an investigation as to what's being given out, those surrounding it, close to it, and this battle, feeling embattled with what he's trying to bring in and birth. Above it all, it's a tower moment. Not liking the harvest when the long-term Republicans are going to have a judgment about it, okay? Now, it could also be a judgment about the Republicans long-term for them, supporting this. So, yeah, an emotional thing that he's holding on to that he can share. But now he's getting tied up with it because of arguments, pushback. So if we break this down, we see that the four corners, it's a tower moment. There will be judgment about what's being juggled when things he's trying to sell. The merchant. In the center of it all is the lovers. And the long-term happenings when it comes to his empire, if you will. Not liking the harvest in the world, what he's doing. And it's about the lovers, the Republicans that are surrounding him and what's being given out. And now the battle he's in. Now he's got that battle going with Musk. Okay? And the Republicans are worried now that Musk is going to turn on them when it comes to being what's given out. Because, yeah, when it comes to what's being given out, there are these investigations by those close, okay? And they're not liking the harvest that Trump is getting back with this. They see this as a tower moment for Trump and what he's holding on to and what he's trying to sell, giving out for the long term. So now they're feeling very embattled by this, okay, how they're being seen by the world. And Trump is now being judged for what he's doing and for what they're trying to bring into the U.S. They're feeling embattled now. And for the long term, this is being juggled. So I would say, part of this, not only on his, his big brouhaha that he wants for his birthday, but I think they're looking at this big, beautiful bill as well. That's what I'm feeling with this too. That it's adding so much debt. And then he wants this big-ass parade on top of it. And so the Republicans are now, and then Musk coming out. And they know they're not going to get any supportive money from Musk or from Trump. So let's look and see what else it has to say. We'll do a clarifying read on this and see what it has to say. I wanted to ask about his parade coming up, but I think this has to do with his big, beautiful bill as well. And just the whole brouhaha, all of it together, that Trump, he has everything, all these jobs gone, all of these things going out, and now he has to have a big-ass military parade for himself, and he wants to have this bill passed with more trillions of dollars so he can give to the wealthy. They know this is coming down on their head. So the center of it all, yeah, we have his dark things, and they feel chained to this guy still. Okay? The long arm of the law, harsh truth, could be also the cutting truth when it comes to his, wanting to be the big man about town, showing how wealthy he is and what he controls, etc. So they are looking into it. Again, the long arm of the law is not happy. He's going to be kind of feeling out in the cold when they look at this. and how it's affecting democracy, and that he's ruled by his dark emotions as well, his drama, dealing into his manipulations, continuing that he's trying to do with it, and about his things with overseas, what's happening with that, and the family dynamic. Now this could be the Magatonians as well. Some of them are turning because we have justice and an agreement and not liking what's coming down the pike when it comes to the long term. And of course we have Trump there and the Magatonians, and now there are ever more restrictions coming in, and restrictions he's trying to put out there, the messages, and it's coming to a tower moment with what's being offered up, and the swords are coming out now, and that's it, swords in the back. So I think when it comes to all of the stuff he's trying to do, the big fight with Musk, and then his big brouhaha birthday that he wants to have, and then the fight going on now. The Republicans in the House are telling the people in the Senate, oh, change the bill and this and that, okay? Because they know if that thing gets passed, they're all done for. Another Republican will never get in for years after that. They pass that thing, and they take away all these things to give to the wealthy, that'll be the end of the Republicans. Okay? That will be the end. So on that note, I'll leave that here. We'll see you online.